Ladies and gentlemen, the road ahead is paved with endless possibilities, but the key to reaching your destination lies in a principle often overlooked: the power of quiet ambition. As you step into 2025, I want to share a lesson that can transform your life and elevate your results. Don't tell anyone your plans. Now, this isn't about keeping secrets or hiding your intentions out of fear. No, it's about understanding the power of focus and the energy of action. Too often, we fall into the trap of sharing our grand visions, expecting applause or validation. And while it feels good to hear the words, that sounds amazing, every time you share your plans, you spend a little of the energy reserved for executing them. When it comes to achieving your goals, one of the most crucial yet often underestimated aspects is the preservation of your energy. Every goal, no matter how big or small, demands a certain amount of focus, dedication, and consistent effort. This energy is your driving force, the very fuel that propels you forward, step by step toward success. Yet so many people unwittingly waste this precious resource in ways they don't even realize, one of the most common being the act of sharing their plans prematurely. Talking about your goals can feel good, there's no denying that. It gives you a sense of accomplishment even before you've begun. When you share your dreams and ambitions with others, their encouraging words or admiration can provide a temporary boost to your confidence. For a moment, it might feel as though you're already living the success you envision. But here's the catch: that feeling is fleeting and it comes at a cost. Every time you articulate your plans to others, you expend a bit of the mental and emotional energy you could have reserved for taking actual steps toward making those plans a reality. It's like drawing water from a well to pour into a leaky bucket. It feels productive, but in the end, you're left with less of what you need. Success isn't about how good it feels to talk about your goals. It's about how diligently you work to achieve them. The more energy you spend discussing your plans, the less you have left to focus on executing them. Another overlooked aspect is how sharing your plans can create an illusion of progress. The act of saying, "I'm going to do this," tricks your mind into believing you've already done something meaningful toward your goal. It satisfies a psychological need for accomplishment without requiring actual effort. As a result, you might feel less urgency to take immediate action, and before you know it, you're caught in a cycle of talking about what you're going to do instead of doing it. But this isn't just about draining your own energy, it's also about the ripple effects that sharing your plans can create. When you open up about your goals, you invite feedback, opinions, and sometimes criticism. Even well-meaning advice can become a distraction, steering you away from your original vision or making you second-guess your decisions. In worst cases, negativity or skepticism from others can chip away at your confidence, leaving you feeling unsure or discouraged. There's also a psychological phenomenon known as the intention-action gap. This refers to the discrepancy between what people intend to do and what they actually accomplish. When you share your goals with others, the positive feedback you receive can give you a false sense of closure. It feels as though you've already taken significant steps, even if all you've done is talk. This gap widens further when you start relying on external validation to sustain your motivation, rather than cultivating an internal drive to move forward. The solution is simple, but not always easy. Channel your energy into action, not words. Every moment spent talking about what you're going to do could instead be used to work on the next small, tangible step towards your goal. Start building quietly, focusing on progress over promises. With each step you take, your confidence will grow not from the praise of others, but from the satisfaction of knowing you're moving closer to your vision. This isn't to say you should never share your goals. There's a time and place for everything. Sharing your plans with a trusted mentor or collaborator can be valuable when you need guidance or support. The key is to be intentional about when and why you share. Ask yourself, am I seeking advice or am I simply looking for validation? If it's the latter, resist the urge to speak and redirect that energy into action instead. Remember, your energy is finite. Each day you wake up with a certain amount, and how you choose to spend it determines the outcomes you achieve. When you prioritize action over discussion, you ensure that your energy is being used in the most productive and impactful way possible. Instead of dissipating your focus through words, you concentrate it where it matters most, on the tasks that will bring your vision to life. The success isn't about how well you can articulate your dreams or how many people applaud your plans. It's about what you do when no one is watching. It's about the quiet, consistent effort that builds momentum day after day until one day your results speak for themselves. By preserving your energy and channeling it into action, you empower yourself to turn your plans into reality one focused step at a time. When pursuing your goals, one of the most critical factors that can determine your success is your ability to maintain focus. Sharing your plans with others may seem harmless or even beneficial, but it often invites distractions that can derail your progress. To achieve what you set out to do, you must create a protective barrier around your vision, shielding it from external influences that have the potential to pull you off track. The moment you share your plans, you open the door to opinions both positive and negative. While encouragement can feel good, it often comes paired with unsolicited advice or differing viewpoints that can cloud your judgment. Even the most well-meaning feedback can unintentionally plant seeds of doubt or lead you to question your strategy. Suddenly, what started as a clear and focused plan becomes a subject of debate, leaving you second-guessing decisions you were once confident about. For example, imagine you're excited about launching a new business idea. You share your plans with a group of friends, and while some are supportive, others express skepticism. They might question your ability to succeed, point out potential flaws, or even compare your approach to others they've seen. Even if you believe in your vision, their doubts can seep into your thoughts, creating a mental distraction that lingers. Instead of channeling your energy into building your idea, you find yourself defending it or trying to prove its worth before it's even materialized. This is not to say that you should never seek guidance or input. Constructive feedback from trusted mentors or professionals can be invaluable. The key is to be selective about who you share your plans with and why. Not everyone has the knowledge, perspective, or intention to help you grow. By sharing your goals with the wrong people, you risk exposing yourself to negativity that can sidetrack you from your purpose. Beyond opinions, sharing your plans can also invite unnecessary scrutiny. People may start to monitor your progress, asking for updates or holding you accountable to expectations you didn't anticipate. While accountability can be a powerful motivator in the right context, it can also create pressure that shifts your focus away from your actual goals. Instead of working at your own pace, you may feel compelled to meet others' timelines or prove yourself prematurely, which can lead to stress and burnout. Another significant distraction comes in the form of comparison. When you talk about your plans, you naturally open yourself up to hearing about others' experiences, ideas, or achievements. While learning from others can be inspiring, it can also lead to unnecessary comparisons that undermine your confidence. You might begin to measure your progress against someone else's, forgetting that every journey is unique. This mindset can erode your self-belief and cause you to deviate from the path that was right for you in the first place. Sharing your plans can shift your focus from internal motivation to external validation. When you discuss your goals openly, you might unconsciously start to seek approval or recognition from others. This can be dangerous because it makes your motivation dependent on external factors rather than your own inner drive. If the approval you're seeking doesn't come, it can dampen your enthusiasm and weaken your commitment. The distractions caused by sharing your plans aren't limited to emotional or mental obstacles. They can also take a toll on your time and energy. Engaging in conversations about your goals, answering questions, and addressing concerns all require effort. This is time and energy that could have been better spent on taking actionable steps toward achieving your objectives. Every minute you spend explaining, defending, or justifying your plans is a minute lost that you'll never get back. To stay on track, it's essential to guard your vision with discipline and intentionality. This means keeping your plans close to your chest and sharing them only when absolutely necessary and with the right people. By doing so, you create an environment that allows you to focus entirely on your work without the noise of outside opinions or distractions. When you eliminate distractions, you give yourself the gift of clarity. With a clear mind, you can think strategically, make better decisions, and stay aligned with your goals. You also preserve your energy, allowing you to channel it fully into your actions rather than into conversations that may not add value to your journey. Your ability to achieve your goals depends on your focus and commitment. The fewer distractions you allow into your space, the more powerful and determined you become. By keeping your plans private and guarding your vision, you create the optimal conditions for success, ensuring that nothing stands between you and the future you're working to build. Success in any endeavor depends on one critical factor: momentum. It is the steady, consistent progress that propels you forward and builds a compounding effect over time. However, momentum is delicate, and it thrives best in an environment of focus and discipline. One of the most overlooked truths about building momentum is that it often requires silence, working diligently behind the scenes, away from the noise and distractions of the outside world. When you begin to share your plans prematurely, you risk disrupting this fragile momentum. Talking about your goals can make you feel as though you're already making progress, even when no actual steps have been taken. This false sense of accomplishment can lull you into a state of complacency, reducing the urgency and drive needed to push forward. Instead of channeling your energy into the actions that create results, you expend it on words that serve no productive purpose. Momentum is built on a foundation of consistency. It's not the grand occasional gestures that create lasting progress, but the small, deliberate actions repeated day after day. When you work in silence, you eliminate the distractions that can pull you away from these actions. You focus entirely on the process, allowing each step to build upon the last. Over time, this creates a powerful rhythm that becomes difficult to break, a rhythm that drives you closer to your goals with every passing day. Sharing your plans with others can interrupt this rhythm in subtle but significant ways. For one, it introduces external opinions and expectations that may not align with your vision. Even the act of explaining your plans can take you out of the flow of action, forcing you to pause and reflect on things that might not matter in the moment. These interruptions, while seemingly minor, can accumulate and disrupt the steady pace you've worked so hard to establish. Another key aspect of momentum is confidence. Each small victory along the way reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. This confidence grows stronger when it is rooted in tangible progress rather than external validation. When you work quietly, your confidence is built on the results you create, not on the opinions or applause of others. This creates a sense of self-reliance that strengthens your momentum, making it easier to overcome challenges and setbacks. Working in silence also protects you from unnecessary pressure. When you share your plans, you invite others to monitor your progress, whether intentionally or not. This can create a sense of obligation to meet expectations or deliver results on someone else's timeline. While accountability can be valuable, it's most effective when it comes from within rather than from external sources. By keeping your goals private, you retain control over your own pace and priorities, allowing you to focus solely on what matters most. Silence fosters clarity. Without the noise of outside opinions, you can think more clearly and make decisions that align with your vision. You're less likely to be influenced by trends, comparisons, or other distractions that can pull you off course. This clarity allows you to stay true to your path, even when faced with uncertainty or doubt. It keeps you grounded, ensuring that every action you take is intentional and aligned with your long-term goals. Momentum also thrives on adaptability. As you work toward your goals, you'll inevitably encounter challenges and obstacles that require you to adjust your approach. When you're focused on action rather than on sharing your plans, you're better positioned to adapt quickly and effectively. You can make decisions based on what's working and what's not without the added pressure of explaining your changes to others. This flexibility is a crucial component of sustained progress, enabling you to navigate the complexities of your journey with confidence and resilience. Working in silence allows you to surprise the world with your results. There's a certain power in revealing the finished masterpiece rather than narrating every step of the process. When you let your work speak for itself, you capture attention in a way that talking about your plans never could. People are drawn to results, not promises, and your achievements will have a greater impact when they are presented as a testament to your hard work and determination. Momentum is a precious and powerful force. It is what transforms dreams into reality, step by step, action by action. To build and sustain it, you must create an environment that nurtures focus, clarity, and discipline. By working in silence and letting your results do the talking, you protect your momentum from distractions and interruptions, allowing it to grow stronger with every passing day. The quiet, consistent effort you put in today will become the foundation of your success tomorrow, driving you toward your goals with unstoppable force. In life, the results we achieve ultimately speak louder than the words we say. While it can be tempting to share our dreams and plans with others, there is far more power in allowing our actions to pave the way and letting the outcomes we create tell the story. Talking about your intentions might gain attention or momentary admiration, but results command respect, credibility, and lasting impact. When you focus on achieving results rather than discussing plans, you shift your attention to what truly matters: action. The path to success is built on what you do, not what you say you will do. Every step you take, every effort you invest, and every obstacle you overcome contributes to tangible progress. It's this progress measured in results that carries weight and moves you closer to your goals. Words alone, no matter how well crafted or inspiring, lack the substance to create real change. Sharing your plans prematurely can create a false sense of accomplishment. When you tell others what you're going to do, the recognition or approval you receive can make you feel as though you've already achieved something significant. This illusion of progress can diminish your motivation to take the next crucial steps. You might find yourself caught in a cycle of seeking validation for your intentions instead of focusing on the actions required to turn them into reality. When you make promises about what you're going to achieve, you unintentionally set expectations for yourself in the eyes of others. This can create unnecessary pressure to live up to those expectations, which might not align with your actual timeline or priorities. Instead of working at your own pace, you may feel compelled to rush or make decisions based on external perceptions rather than what's best for your long-term success. This pressure can be counterproductive, leading to stress or even discouragement when things don't unfold as planned. On the other hand, when you focus solely on achieving results, you free yourself from these distractions. You channel all your energy and attention into the work itself, creating a steady rhythm of progress that builds momentum over time. This approach not only helps you stay aligned with your vision, but also allows you to adapt and refine your strategies without the burden of external scrutiny. By keeping your plans private, you give yourself the space to experiment, learn from mistakes, and make adjustments as needed, all without the fear of judgment or criticism. Results also have a way of silencing doubt. When you talk about your plans, you may encounter skepticism or negativity from others who question your abilities or the feasibility of your goals. While it's natural to want to defend your vision, words rarely change minds. Instead, let your achievements do the talking. When you deliver results, the evidence speaks for itself, rendering any doubts or criticisms irrelevant. People may question your intentions, but they can't argue with what you've accomplished. Focusing on results also helps you build trust and credibility. Actions prove commitment and capability in a way that words never can. Whether you're working toward personal, professional, or financial goals, the people around you will judge your reliability based on what you deliver. Promises can be broken, but results are undeniable. By consistently showing what you can achieve, you establish yourself as someone who is dependable, disciplined, and driven, a reputation that opens doors and creates opportunities. Achieving results builds self-confidence. There's a unique sense of pride and fulfillment that comes from knowing you've turned your vision into reality through your own efforts. Each milestone you reach reinforces your belief in your abilities, giving you the courage and motivation to aim higher. This internal confidence is far more powerful than any external validation you might receive from discussing your plans. It becomes a source of strength that drives you forward even in the face of challenges or setbacks. Allowing results to speak for themselves also creates an element of surprise. When you keep your efforts under wraps, you avoid setting expectations and leave room to exceed them. People are often more impressed by achievements they didn't see coming than by those that were anticipated or promised. By focusing on quiet, consistent progress, you position yourself to make a greater impact when your results are finally revealed. Success is measured not by what you intend to do, but by what you actually accomplish. It's easy to talk about dreams and aspirations, but it takes discipline, effort, and persistence to turn them into reality. When you focus on achieving results, you prioritize action over words, substance over appearances, and progress over promises. In doing so, you not only move closer to your goals, but also earn the respect and admiration of others, not through what you say, but through what you've done. The path to success is rarely smooth, and setbacks are an inevitable part of the journey. Whether it's a misstep, a missed opportunity, or a plan that doesn't go as intended, these moments of failure can be deeply personal and emotionally challenging. When you share your plans with others, you also open the door to their expectations and judgments. Should things not unfold as anticipated, those same people may unintentionally magnify your sense of failure. Keeping your plans private allows you to handle setbacks with grace, focus, and resilience, turning these moments into opportunities for growth rather than sources of embarrassment or self-doubt. Failure is a natural and necessary part of the process of achieving any meaningful goal. It's in these moments that we learn, adapt, and grow. However, when you've shared your goals publicly, setbacks can feel amplified. You might worry about how others perceive your struggles or feel pressure to explain yourself. This added layer of external judgment can make it harder to bounce back as your energy shifts from solving the problem to managing perceptions. When you keep your plans private, you create a safe space to process and respond to setbacks without external interference. You can evaluate what went wrong, identify lessons, and adjust your approach without the distraction of outside opinions or the need to justify your actions. This internal focus allows you to recover more quickly and with greater clarity. You're not burdened by the fear of letting others down or the embarrassment of public failure. You're free to focus solely on finding solutions. Sharing your plans prematurely can also make you more hesitant to take risks. Fear of failure is natural, but it becomes magnified when you feel like others are watching your every move. You may start to play it safe, avoiding bold decisions or innovative approaches for fear of public scrutiny. This cautious mindset can limit your potential and prevent you from seizing opportunities that could lead to breakthrough success. By keeping your plans private, you give yourself the freedom to take calculated risk without worrying about external judgments. Setbacks, when handled well, can be a powerful source of personal growth. Each challenge you face teaches you something new about yourself, your capabilities, and your path forward. These lessons are deeply personal and often require introspection and time to fully understand. When you're not preoccupied with explaining your failures to others, you can engage more deeply with this learning process. You can approach setbacks with curiosity and resilience, using them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Another significant advantage of keeping your plans private is that it minimizes the potential for negativity and criticism during moments of difficulty. Not everyone in your life will understand or support your vision. Some may be quick to point out your missteps or suggest that your goals were unrealistic from the start. Others may offer well-meaning but unhelpful advice that adds confusion rather than clarity. By keeping your goals to yourself, you shield yourself from these external influences, allowing you to maintain focus and confidence even in the face of setbacks. It's also worth noting that setbacks are not always final. They're often just detours on the way to success. Many of history's greatest achievements were preceded by significant failures. Think of entrepreneurs who launched multiple unsuccessful ventures before finding the one that changed everything, or artists whose work was rejected countless times before gaining recognition. These individuals persevered because they understood that failure is part of the process, not the end of the road. By keeping your plans private, you allow yourself the space to navigate these detours with determination and creativity, knowing that each setback brings you one step closer to your ultimate goal. Privacy during the planning and execution stages also enables you to maintain your confidence and self-belief. Public failure can sometimes shake your faith in yourself, especially if you're met with criticism or doubt from others. When you experience setbacks in private, you have the chance to rebuild your confidence without external pressure. You can remind yourself of your strengths, revisit your vision, and reaffirm your commitment to your goals, all without the noise of outside opinions. Setbacks are not failures unless you allow them to stop you. They are opportunities to learn, grow, and improve. By keeping your plans private, you create an environment that supports resilience and adaptability. You give yourself the freedom to fail, learn, and try again without the added weight of external expectations. This quiet, focused approach not only helps you recover from setbacks more effectively, but also strengthens your ability to achieve long-term success. By turning setbacks into private moments of growth, you transform them from obstacles into building blocks for your future. Each challenge you overcome adds to your strength, wisdom, and determination, ultimately preparing you for the success you're working toward. There is an undeniable power in the element of surprise. Achieving your goals quietly and revealing them only when they are fully realized is a strategy that commands attention, respect, and admiration. When your accomplishments are unveiled without prior fanfare, they create an impact that is far more profound than words or promises ever could. By working diligently in silence and letting your results speak for themselves, you position yourself as someone who doesn't just talk about potential but delivers outcomes that exceed expectations. When you keep your plans to yourself, you avoid setting premature expectations. People often form judgments about your goals based on their own perspectives, biases, or limitations. Sharing your intentions can lead to a range of reactions from encouragement and support to doubt and criticism. While positive feedback can be motivating, negative opinions or unsolicited advice can be discouraging and even plant seeds of self-doubt. By staying quiet, you shield yourself from these distractions and focus solely on what matters, executing your vision and delivering results. The element of surprise also has a way of magnifying the impact of your success. When people are unaware of the work you've been doing behind the scenes, your accomplishments come as a revelation. This unexpectedness adds a layer of intrigue and admiration that wouldn't exist if your plans were known in advance. Imagine someone who has been quietly working on a groundbreaking project or significant personal transformation, only to unveil the final product or result. The sheer fact that they achieved something without broadcasting it amplifies the respect and recognition they receive. Working in silence allows you to maintain control over your narrative. When you share your plans, you relinquish some of that control as others begin to form their own interpretations of your journey. These interpretations might not align with your vision or could lead to misunderstandings that detract from the essence of what you're trying to achieve. By keeping your goals private, you ensure that the story is told on your terms and at the time of your choosing, giving you the power to frame your success in the most impactful way. Silence also fosters focus and efficiency. When you're not preoccupied with sharing your progress or managing external perceptions, you can devote all your energy to the task at hand. This undivided attention allows you to work more effectively, solve problems creatively, and maintain momentum without unnecessary interruptions. The more focused you are, the more likely you are to achieve your goals, and the more impressive those achievements will be when revealed. Another advantage of the surprise factor is that it protects your plans from external interference. Sharing your goals prematurely can expose them to criticism, skepticism, or even envy from others who may not have your best interests at heart. These reactions can drain your energy, divert your attention, or create unnecessary obstacles on your path. By working quietly, you eliminate these risks and create a protective bubble around your efforts. This not only safeguards your progress, but also allows you to make decisions and take risks without the pressure of outside scrutiny. In addition to the external benefits, surprising others with your results has a profound impact on your own mindset. The act of quietly achieving your goals builds a sense of self-reliance and inner confidence. You learn to trust your abilities and instincts, knowing that you don't need validation or approval to succeed. This self-assurance becomes a powerful driving force that propels you forward, even when faced with challenges or uncertainties. The element of surprise also allows you to exceed expectations. When people don't know what you're working on, they have no frame of reference for what to expect. This gives you the opportunity to deliver results that are not only impressive, but also unexpected. Whether it's a career achievement, personal milestone, or creative project, the impact of your success is heightened when it surpasses what anyone could have anticipated. Surprising others with your achievements creates a ripple effect of inspiration. When people see someone quietly and consistently working toward their goals and delivering remarkable results, it serves as a powerful example of what is possible through focus, discipline, and perseverance. Your success story becomes a source of motivation for others, showing them that they too can achieve great things without seeking constant validation or attention. The decision to keep your plans private and let your results speak for themselves is an act of self-discipline and confidence. It demonstrates that you are more focused on doing the work than on seeking recognition or approval. It shows that you value substance over style and results over rhetoric. By embracing this approach, you not only protect your goals from external distractions, but also position yourself for greater impact and influence when the time comes to reveal what you've accomplished. In silence lies strength, focus, and power. By keeping your plans private and letting your results speak, you protect your vision, avoid distractions, and amplify the impact of your success. Let your actions tell the story and allow your achievements to inspire without the need for words.